Uncle Frank.
What going on, fellas? How y'all doing today, man? I ain't
What's
seen
up?
you guys in a minute, man. And we back here again, man. Talk about something interesting, man. That's near and dear to our heart. We're a family. I know we say what's up, family, to everybody, but us guys, we really carry ourselves like we family, man. We know each other as families. We deal with each other on a regular basis. Um, I'm gonna introduce y'all all over again. Uncle Frank, take off, long boy.
What's up, everybody? This is Uncle Lou. Welcome to our podcast, Unks and OGs. Let's get it, guys.
What's up, y'all? This Triple OG calling in from the Ohio.
Hey, you know it is. Mr. T, as always. Producer Supreme, Pimpalicious, Pretty, whatever P words you want to use me other than pussy. All right.
I could think of some peas for your ass.
But fellas, it was something that brought our attention to the GIL. Man, it was really shocking to hear. But what's the P if you get in? Could you play a snippet of it so they can understand where we're going?
Yeah, I got you. Hey, guys, Uncle Frank coming in and out, but y'all here, and we about to jump off this conversation about GIL's Arena, which is seem to be the trending topic. Just to set the tone, Kenyon Martin, stopped the broadcast to confront, I guess technically he's an employee, but someone who's part of their team on air for making a video talking about his speech impediment. But we'll let him talk about it. I really didn't know Kenyon Martin had a speech impediment, but apparently it's well known to him and his people. So let's listen to this video real quick.
Recently was brought to my attention, right? That one of the people that works here that we see daily, and I brought this person into my home, right? Had this person around my wife, my kids, right? Treat them nothing but respect, right?
Oh, shit.
And this is a loyalty situation. I want people to, with their kids, right? Teaching situation. When people tell you be careful who you bring into your inner circle,
Motherfucker.
be careful who you bring into your home. This is this situation that I'm speaking of right now. Hey, Suge, come here.
Oh, shit. You want this?
Huh? No, I don't need the mask.
Looks like he trying to give a poo shiesty, man.
So I need you to do some explaining to me, brother. No, I don't need a mic.
Why he put on his poo shiesty mask? Look at that.
So
I don't know. He think if he's something to pop off or something. He's a trigger man. Good Lord.
This video to me.
Yeah, that's the video we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about shit.
Yeah, we did speak about it.
No, you tried to apologize. So
He can't even get a goddamn sitting down without that's the better man. So the better man can run the show.
so there's it in here. Let me replay it for her.
Kenyon Martin is the only bright spot on the show. Kenyon Martin can't fucking talk straight. That's just all we need. He can't even get a goddamn sitting down without that's the better man. So the better man can run the show.
So when I brought you into my home, this how you felt?
No, I apologize.
Huh? No, but so this how you felt when I brought you into my home and had you around my wife and kids?
No, that's not how I felt.
So what did you go out your way when someone is showing me love in the moment? You go out your way to disrespect me.
I don't think I was being disrespectful. I was.
Huh? Disrespectful. when that's something that I've stated time and time again on this couch. Sensitive subject, huh? Sensitive subject for me, right? I drew a line in the sand a long time ago with this. There's no apology ever that, as an adult, that I will accept for this. I came in here one day over at GIL's house, and you walked up to me and tried to apologize out the blue. I blew you off because I didn't know what you were talking about. That's the situation. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Why would you
therefore,
talk about this when I apologize?
because I didn't know what you was talking about, it didn't matter.
I sent you the video.
No, you did not. I didn't see the video. Someone else sent it to me. I didn't see the video until 2 weeks ago. First time ever seeing that. Had I saw it back then, we would have been had this conversation. Do you think not?
That's why I apologize.
But so you apologize because you realize it was some BS. Because you've been in my home around my wife and kids. I fed you, put money in your pocket. Did I not? Did I or did I not,
I
dog?
work for you.
No, you did, but did I put money in your pocket? You didn't do for pay, right?
Yes.
Right? Did you not come into my home? No, did you not come into my home multiple times when you didn't know no one was out here, right? You didn't have no one to go for Thanksgiving. Did I not invite you to my home?
Yes.
2 years in a row.
Yes.
And this is things
Right,
that you
and
get.
after the apology too, right?
But that apology is null and void is what you don't understand, dog. If I knew about it then, I wouldn't accept your apology like I didn't then.
you did.
I didn't. I blew you off. I said, yes, whatever, dog, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the situation. So this is what disloyalty and people who don't respect you look like, y'all. People like him. Be careful who you invite into your home, who you have around your loved ones and your friends and family. This is what you get. People like this that talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. I have a speech impediment that everybody knows how I feel about this. Right? People that don't have a voice, they able to speak up for themselves. This is what this is about. You don't tease something of someone I have no control over and think it's okay. I don't want, no. Yes, this is, yeah, you did it in front of, did you not do it in front of people? Did you not do it in front of people?
I apologize.
Did you not do it in front of people is my question, George.
Yes.
So therefore you want me to do it in public? I mean, private? No, I said I was the same energy, brother. Same energy. So, same energy.
That's gentlemen.
Oh, I'm absolutely. You did it in front of people, I'm gonna do it in front of people. Point blank, period.
I apologize.
That I don't want your apology. Once again, brother. Once again, I don't want your apology.
So what you want from?
Nothing. Don't ever be in my presence ever
So
again.
get your ass out of here right now.
Right?
Please. Thank you.
Not ever be in my presence ever again is what I want.
All right. Woo, who won't go first?
Well, so I can understand him. I was once that person. I used to have a speech impediment. I remember in elementary school. Not sure when it went away. I can't recall. I don't know what grade I finally got it under control. I didn't go to no doctor or anything. So I really think it was just me more practicing reading books and stuff like that, slowing down when I talk and stuff like that. So, and I can recall being teased a little bit as a little kid about it. Not that much to where I didn't still play, outside and kick it with folks. But I see this two different ways. So the gentleman tried to apologize to him. Kenyon Martin bursted off. He didn't know what he was talking about at the time. Yeah, he was wrong for teasing the guy in front of whoever he was teasing him with. He probably should have, when he initially tried to apologize, he probably should have just, say, hey, this is what I'm apologizing for. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. This is what I did. I'm trying to get ahead of it. You probably haven't seen the video, but I'm ashamed of what I said. You have fed me. You have put money in my pocket. This and the third. Uh, I don't know. And a small part of me is saying Kenyon Martin is probably being too sensitive about it. You know, as at his age right now, you know, he shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so touchy to him. But I can't speak for him. I don't know how he feel about it. You know, wholeheartedly. It could be something that you can be honest with. Like so the gentleman that I work for, the CEO, black guy, Morehouse grad, and he has a speech impediment. He stuttered when he talked. Um, Millionaire, successful. Um, he's not afraid to get up and speak in front of people. He know he has a speech impediment, but he doesn't allow that to stop him in the boardroom talking, giving speeches when we have conferences and this and the third. He's on the East Point City Council board, something, whatever. So that has never slowed him down. And one of the questions that we always asked was, you know, being a millionaire, you know, why wouldn't he go get help? You know, the help.
Okay, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question for you. Quick question for you, Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
This is two things. Okay, I know for a fact that I love y'all and y'all love me. And you know, I have basically changed everybody's name. I even call everybody their own name that's in my head that I just give everybody their own name. But we friends.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't work for me. And you're CEO. How long you think you'll be a part of the company?
You froze, Frank.
Froze up.
Yeah.
Well, I start on why Frank is frozen for a minute.
Okay.
I'm kind of with you, Lewis, to a certain extent, but I don't really think it's the speech impediment what really hurt the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Um, I think it's more of the betrayal. I mean, it's kind of like more like he let him in his home.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
Yeah.
you say it's about the money. To me, it's not about the speech impediment. It's about the money. It's the betrayal. The fact
Mhm.
I let you into my circle,
Yeah.
and you know, I mean, you know, it's a whole nother story when you let somebody come to your house, meet your parents, your mom, you know, eat at your dinner
Yeah.
table, and then they turn around and talk about you. I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care if it's the way I walk. It's the betrayal what gets me on that part, Lewis. You know,
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, and he felt hurt about it. Could you say he took it to another level where he wanted to embarrass him? He was hurt. So the quickest way he figured, I'm gonna embarrass this guy. I'm gonna wait till I get on my national program and show everybody who this guy is. Some might say it's a little overdoing it, maybe overdoing on that part, but I understand his hurt. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody has a different level of hurt on how they feel about it.
Right.
Yeah, we can get over a lot of things, but you know, but the point is when I let you break bread with my family and you sit at my table, my mom, and then I turn my back and you up there talking about me, and the only reason he apologizing for it because the video is out. So had
Yeah.
the video never came out, you know, to me, I wonder, okay, if he said this, what other shit he been saying behind my back? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm feeling about it, Lewis. I don't really think it's about the speech impediment or the that
I
part.
get that. I can roll with that.
So I guess my question to you, Lewis, how would you feel about it? I know you said but if you invited somebody to somebody invited you to their home. I mean, this is
Mhm,
my question for you, Lewis. If somebody invited you to their home
mhm,
where they let you, just say for instance where they don't let you stay on their couch, they don't let you eat their food and all that stuff,
mhm,
and you turn around and stab them in the back, what
mhm.
you think the recourse for that should be?
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I'm not saying that he's not wrong for um, confronting him about it. I'm just saying that the guy tried to apologize and he brushed him off at the time. And I was saying the guy that marked him probably should have been more assertive and say, "Hey man, look, this is what I'm apologizing for. This is what I did. I don't want you to find out from nobody else what I said about you." So yeah, I agree. Yeah, you don't never do that. I mean, like I kind of can see where Frank was going with this. We are homeboys, we family, we brothers, and it's I wouldn't never go behind none of y'all backs. Whether I come over your house or not, we still go out and party. We still go out and drink and smoke cigars together.
Hmm?
So it doesn't matter.
It
But
is.
for me
Yeah,
to
what you just did.
uh, go to another circle of friends or somebody else and talk about you, knowing that with the technology that people record every damn thing. So you got to be
Yeah.
very mindful and careful what you say, especially when you're speaking about somebody that's not at the table where y'all having a conversation. So yeah, I agree. It's I can
So,
understand.
so
Go ahead. Go ahead,
can
Frank.
you hear me? Can you hear me long
Yeah,
what? I'm gonna have to say
go ahead.
this quick.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. If you was to do that, your CEO at your company that you was just talking about, what and then talk about that for a second.
Shit. I know I'd be terminated. Quick.
No, no, no,
Quick.
no, no, hold up, Lewis. He can't terminate you on that part. I see that's the difference. I'm thinking it's a whole difference between job and friendship. You understand where I'm coming from? If I
You
me
what?
personally, if I
Sure.
I'm just
George,
saying,
George,
no, no,
He
no,
Georgia,
no,
What
can.
are
no,
you talking about?
He
Georgia,
can.
no,
Georgia
no.
is you can find
At
anybody
will state.
Georgia
Yeah,
at
he
will
can. He
state.
can terminate you.
Just saying
Yeah,
to her.
He can
And
Okay.
then
terminate you.
that's a bad character towards the company.
right. And
Hmm.
and
If
I'm
I
in,
you
and,
have take
and I'm
some.
in management. That's a
Yeah.
bad like. Why would he want me on his management team?
Yeah, insubordination,
Yeah,
conduct detrimental to the,
Yeah,
to the
I,
business, the marketing,
I
a
guess
lot
you're
of that.
right. I guess you're right
So
if you
I
put it in that point. Yeah, if y'all put it in that point,
so
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
my thing is are they going to fire him?
that's what I was wondering.
I think
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
Man, of course they gonna find. And,
Yeah,
and
because
then
you see how everybody was united, did nobody take up for him,
Yeah.
and then
right.
you
Yeah.
see Swaggy told him to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
and
he's
then
fired.
yeah, and then at the same time, Lewis, I was thinking about it when the guy tried to approach him about it at first. Sometimes you can be so pissed off at the situation, you might not want to address it right then. Because if we all know Kenyon Martin in the past, Kenyon Martin was a fighter, so
True.
Yeah,
he probably
Yeah.
would have fought that dude right then and there. So
yeah, yeah.
I would
Let me give
probably
y'all
say
some. Hmm.
I probably say it's the part of him being a man now, or older, where we
Hmm.
handle things different. Now, had he, you know, said that about Kenyon Martin 20 years ago, Kenyon Martin probably would have whooped his ass right there on the spot. But
True.
that's the point where we all 50 years olds now, we handle things different. So I think that's where the difference comes on how we address it, certain
Yeah,
situations.
and Tori, you hit the nail on the head because there is another video where Kenyon Martin spoke about this, and he said he knew about it for 2 weeks. So he said he pondered on it. So, and like you said, he said in the past it would have became physical, but he said that's not him anymore. He's not gonna put his hands on him. So he pondered how to address it, and so you see, even though everybody didn't know how much he's gonna go in, everybody else on the panel, nobody jumped in, nobody said calm down, nobody responded. So they were united in that. So he probably had already had that conversation with them saying he got to go. You know what I mean? Because you can't keep that type of person around because he's a cancer to everybody else. and you don't know again what other things that he said or other stuff that he would do because he proved to be disloyal because he did it on another platform where someone was trying to give Kenyon Martin praise and maybe talking about his role on the show, and you being a behind the scenes guy, you felt some type of way for you to say that about him, knowing that that's something that he deal with. Even if you don't think Kenyon Martin could hold a show, you could say, yeah, maybe, or you just don't say nothing. Even if you disagree with it, you just don't say nothing. But for you to go out there and then to take that low blow, and that you don't shit where you eat at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know that's where you eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say in any relationship, you know what I'm saying, whether it's you and your significant other, you and your siblings, you and your homeboys, homegirls. If you don't have trust, man, it ain't gonna work. You know, trust is everything. And if I can't trust you to be around me when I don't speak freely about stuff, and you're gonna go back and talk about it, now I'd rather not. We can end that relationship right now.
Yeah.
But Louis, just speaking on this, pondering. I mean, this might go for you, Paulos, and Frank too. What you think should be the justified thing to that? I mean, he embarrassed him, and I'm pretty sure no other platform gonna pick him up no more due to the fact because of you like, hey, if this guy did this to him, you damn sure would do it to me. So my question to you, Louis, and Paulos, if you had if you betrayed somebody, a friend that you know, and you betrayed them and they call you out, what would you think would be a good recourse? I mean, would you accept anything they come at you with?
I mean, yeah, if I prove to be disloyal, I expect the repercussions. I can't expect loyalty for someone and I prove to be disloyal. So from that point on,
regardless to how it is, Paulos, regardless to what extent they went with, you get what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes, some people might say Kenyon Martin went overboard with the thing. He took it to a whole nother level. Just say, I don't know. I'm just throwing a thing. Just say Paulos. Not saying this happened. Just say we was back in high school and you cheated on me for I don't know, Regina Nichols. I'm just gonna name a name. So
I don't know.
and I just want making up a crazy name though.
Oh, okay.
Just making a crazy name. And just say you cheated on me on Regina Nichols, and so I just say, you know what, Paulos is a whole ass nigga, and he a cheater, and you just say, and just say, for instance, me and you was boys, and I took you to my house and everything. So since I got a little paper and I'm mad at you, I go by the billboard right there on 75 and put Paulos is a cheater, he's a backstabber, and all this. Would you be okay with that? And I put Paulos Barnes.
Yeah, that's your money. I didn't spend nothing on it. It didn't cost me nothing.
But I'm just saying, but if I went to that extreme to put a billboard up, putting your name saying you're a cheater, you would think that, would you be okay with that? Would you accept that?
I have no choice.
I got your picture on it.
I have no choice. Now you can't put my picture because I didn't give you permission to put my likeness. That's a bit too far. But I can't offend you and then want to dictate your response to it. You know what I mean? So again, other than getting physical, this is like the question. It was a question I just saw that they were going around recently. They said, which is worse, you sleeping with your brother's wife or sleeping with your wife's sister? Which one is worse?
They both hold the same value.
Well, you got to pick one.
Sleeping with my brother's wife or my wife's sister, they still. I think they hold both the same value.
No, you got to pick one.
but hold up. But we talking about my wife's sister and my brother. They still the same value though, Paul.
They're not. I'm saying you have to pick one.
It'd be different. You said you sleep with your brother's wife or your best friend's wife. You understand?
Your brother's wife or your wife's sister. Those are the choices, Tori.
Come back to me, Louis. You answer that question because I think they still the same.
I ain't saying you would do. I'm not saying you would do either in real life. But I'm just saying,
Tori. I'm saying, but they still.
Those are the choices.
But I'm just telling you, Paulo, they both jacked up. No matter how you look at it,
they are. But
you can't dumb down either one of them.
But that's not the question. The question is, Those are your two choices: sleep with your brother's wife or your sister's, your wife's sister.
You answer that, Lewis. Go ahead. You got the footprint, Lewis. I don't know on that one.
If if if
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
there was a choice, it would be my
Mm-hmm.
brother's wife
Mm-hmm.
because I think I couldn't betray my wife like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
it, both wrong, but the worst is my wife's sister. Yeah,
Right.
that's the
So
most.
basically, you
That's the
saying though, you don't have to see your brother every day. So but you got to see your wife every
right.
day. So you rather just exile yourself from your family and just be you and your wife, right?
You don't necessarily be exiled, but
Yeah,
you putting all that in front. Anything can happen. Your brother could forgive you, or he could not stand her. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
your wife. Okay, well, all right,
right.
Carlos. I'm
Right.
asking you
That's what I'm saying.
which one you want then?
I would pick my brother's wife because I chose if I chose my wife, my brother is my blood. That's all. That's not gonna change.
Mhm.
He's still gonna be my
Taking
brother.
advantage. So you taking advantage of it. You
I'm
taking
not
it for
taking advantage.
granted.
I'm just telling you.
You taking it for
I'm,
granted that because they
I'm not.
blood.
I'm not taking anything for granted, Tori. I'm just telling you that's the choice. If I had to pick those two, that's what I would do. That's what I would pick.
Well, you know what? I'm just the opposite, because I don't have a
Hmm.
wife, nor do I have a brother. So I'm gonna
Right.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go the different route.
Okay.
I would probably do my wife's sister than my brother, because my brother is my heart, and they've been there from the beginning. Just as I got that wife, I can get another wife. But
Okay.
my point is, you cannot take away blood family, because family gonna be here
But you do
regardless.
know, but you do know when you marry everybody else. I mean, if you're going by the
Yeah.
good book,
Technically, the good book.
once
Yep.
you
Yep.
marry, everything is secondary. It's nothing. Nothing comes before your wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess our
Even
whole
your
family.
children, if you're going
No,
by
no, no.
biblical.
Hmm.
But I get
Even
you
your
on that
children.
point. Look, I'm with y'all, but if it had to come to it, I'm probably more. I'd rather have family than the rest.
Okay. Right. So your loyalty lies with family versus
Family,
who you choose.
family.
Right. And so, that spins off from what we think. So for Kenyon Martin, like you said, it's really not about the speech impediment. Everybody, I really didn't realize it. I think he did a
I
great
wouldn't
job of
think he had
doing it.
one either. Yeah.
But everybody in the circle, including that guy, knows that, if there's a part that you don't want to talk about, or that we know personally that the world won't, I wouldn't never cross that line for. So even though a boy trying to apologize, it's evident that you felt some type of way about Kenyon Martin, or you didn't, either this envy, or it could be something else. Maybe he rubbed you the wrong way one day, or you really don't like him. Because you can work with people and not really like them, or be at their house and not really like them. But again, those are pretenders. So
But well, then that show
whatever
you
Keon
too.
decides to do, he got to eat it.
Oh yeah, he did. I mean, like Lewis said, and I do agree with Lewis to a certain extent. Maybe he took it a little above from what it's supposed to be. But like you said, if I put a billboard with you saying that you slept with my wife, you know what I'm saying? You say you accept that because you're wrong. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But I live with the mantra, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So even going forward, Tori, that relationship will never be the same. And they got to work with each other every day. You'll never be invited to my house again. Even though he apologized, would you ever invite him back to your house? You're
of
gonna
course not.
avoid him. The tension is gonna always be there because I know how you really feel about me. So I
Mhm.
can't just brush it. Even if I say I forgive you, I can't just brush it on the line because I know that you are. It ain't like they're young guys. They're not young men. All of them older. They've been through some stuff, so they know. They
But
know.
hold on, but I get what y'all
Yeah,
saying. But y'all saying,
I could
go ahead, Lewis.
go ahead, Tori.
No,
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 all thing
I
I
was.
was gonna say was I'm gonna say I think I could work with him. I could probably still work with him. It's just that he's gonna be it's gonna be strictly work. When we not recording and we just talking noise, talking shit, you're not gonna be able to come around. You're not going to be able to come back to my house. We're not going out to have no beer together, watch no football game, none of that. It just strictly work. 9 to 5. I deal with you. Whatever you do behind the scenes, you do your job. Clock out, go home. You know, if some of the other fellas want to invite you out, I won't be a part of it. That's just how it is because I can't trust you no more because you may be recording me or, because of my speech impediment, you may be recording it and then you want to put it back out there in the universe again. So nah.
See, me personally, I'm done altogether. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
sit there and pretend. I'm just gonna cut the umbilical cord, period. And so that goes back to the same thing when I'm asking you, Apollos. Y'all say y'all would rather cut the brother, your family off and deal with your wife. So pretty
We didn't
much, but
we
no, I'm
didn't
just
say
saying,
cut them
hold on.
off. Go
But
ahead.
hold on, but
Okay.
what I'm saying though, you hear me out. If
Mhm.
you cut your brother off and say, you know what, screw my brother, he'll understand. You're basically cutting off your family because you don't think your family gonna rally around your brother about you sleeping with his wife. So basically, you're gonna say, you know what, screw my brother and my family. I'm just gonna live for my wife and her family because that particular one, you're not gonna have family no more. So
We
tell
don't
me
know
this.
that, Tor. We don't know that. We don't know that. But again, we don't know that even your brother might be your forgiving type, or he might again.
But hold on, Paula. I'm gonna ask you this much. It's reverse it. If your brother slept with your wife, could you forgive him?
Could I forgive him?
Yes.
Possibly. Or would our relationship be the
No, I
the
mean,
same?
but I'm saying,
But I'm saying, well, let me finish.
but we talking about your
I,
family. Would you
I
even?
know. Let me
Wait,
finish.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. Forgiveness does not mean access. You see what I'm saying? Forgiveness does not mean access. So yes, I could forgive him. He's still gonna be my brother, but that doesn't mean that he will have access to me the same way that we had prior. My wife, I could probably forgive her, but that we would no longer be married. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold a grudge on them for life. And it depends on what happens after that. It depends on if they definitely together, if they decide to get together, no, there's no forgiveness. But forgiveness comes with a process, action. So I'm not gonna sit there and be mad at my brother for the rest of my life because what occurred, whatever
But you
happened.
wouldn't, hold on, tell me, you wouldn't hold your other family because if your other family still dealing with, you wouldn't think they like, well, they okay with my brother sleeping with my wife, but they still
No,
present. You will still
I'm not.
have
I'm
open
not
arms to
asking.
that.
Yes, I can't. I'm not asking anybody to pick sides for my battle. I'm not asking you to pick.
But hold on,
Not
but
my. Not
wrong
my.
is right though. I mean, wrong
Well,
is
I know,
wrong.
but that's what I'm saying, Tori. But
That's like the okay, go ahead.
wrong is wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you. Wrong is wrong, but I can't ask for them to carry the burden of me. If I've forgiven him, or if I can't ask them to be mad at him and X them out. I just don't move like that. So my battle is my battle. Uh, when it comes down to loyalty, and if it's not family, um, I'm gonna move differently. I'm gonna move differently with family, like you said, than I am with friends or associates. Like Lou was saying, if you if you fuck with somebody I don't fuck with, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. But for family, I can't ask my family to pick sides and not have a relationship with my brother because of what our issue was. Because in that case, and I'm saying that from experience that my family, being moment of vulnerability, have picked sides in many situations where two family members didn't get along and it spilled out to the entire family. So we can't even get together because people started clicking up because it's something not having
Exactly.
to do with them, but two family members might have got into it, or somebody might have, and we're all family, but they got along. So now everybody got to pick sides. I don't like that. I don't believe that. As a family, yes, we gonna have a disagreement, but because you have a disagreement with one person, that does not mean the entire family has to have a disagreement with that person. If that person, we can correct that person, let them know that they were wrong, and help them to become better. But I don't think we got to necessarily pick sides. I mean, unless it was just something extremely horrible, murder, you know what I'm saying?
That's horrible. Your brother sleep with your wife, that's
It is not the same thing as murder or molestation or anything like sexual assault, anything like that.
Oh,
Right.
okay, Lewis. If you slept with your brother's wife, are you okay with that? With your family? If your brother slept with your wife, would you be okay with your family still cool with your brother from here on out? Now, Paulo say he cool with. So your answer, Lewis, what would you do? Are you cool with it?
There's something wrong with my wife if my wife allowed my brother to hit.
Oh,
See?
so you gonna blame your wife on it? Huh?
I'm blaming both of them, but I'm going
He
to her
blamed both of
first.
them. He chose his wife.
I'm
He didn't
blaming
choose
both
his
of them,
brother.
but I'm going to her first.
Right.
But you don't think
Right.
that you? I mean, I
So
don't have brothers and sisters, y'all, but I'm asking,
Right.
like y'all got both of y'all got brothers and sisters, so y'all have that bond. You understand? Y'all grew up
I don't
together.
have a brother. I have a sister.
But I'm just saying, but that you having a sister is almost like having, having a brother. You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
about
But
the
I'm still
sibling. Yeah.
the sibling
Okay.
thing. It's that bond. Your sister grew up with you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She know your
Yeah.
ins and outs. And so dear close. So
Mm-hmm.
just swap you having a sister, you having a brother. So I'm trying to say, you would still blame your
Mm-hmm.
wife if your brother slept with your wife. You gonna blame your wife first?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Cause
okay,
why?
so it's a bond, man. I
Now,
mean,
now,
I mean,
now,
hold on. Your
I could
sister know
possibly
your
say,
pain and struggle. Hold on, let me ask you a question. You don't think Nikki
okay,
know you better than Tia?
nah,
Not intimately, no. Not
no,
intimately,
bro.
no.
No, you gonna say
I've been, I've been,
But that's what I'm saying,
no,
Tori. You have to
no,
consider that relationship
no.
is different. A sibling relationship does not get into intimate
A sibling
spaces like
relationship.
it does with your wife. It doesn't.
So I left home when I was
Mhm.
like 18, and understand from that point, I was married once before, so Nikki don't know me at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like Tia know me. We've been together for 20 years. So up under one another. When I say up under one another, we up under one another. We sleep together, we eat together. She know what gets underneath my skin. She know what pisses me off. She know what makes me smile, what makes me laugh. She know every type of food I like, don't like. All that Nikki don't know. Nikki knows some things about me, but I'm older, just like stuff that I don't know about her inside her home, things that she do inside her own home, underneath her own roof. That's why they say, when couples about to get married, they say you might want to stay with them for 6 months to a year because there are things, just going over to your mate house for a few hours. They may just say, all right, well, I'm gonna act right for these hours that my mate is here. Then when they go home, they're a totally different person. So, and I was laughing at one of my coworkers because her and her boyfriend, they've been together, man, for like 25 years. Ain't never been married. He got a house, she got a house. And I asked her the other day, I said, how long have you and Greg ever been up on one another? She said for about 6 or 7 days. And then I go home or he go home. Because once they start getting underneath each other's skin, they can go. Unlike me and Palos, we can't go nowhere. The only thing we can do is go to another room or go to a bar or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if my wife cheated with my brother, that means something was wrong something's wrong in the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't aware of. Or they just say I am aware of it, that me and Tia is having hard times. But still, why the fuck did you choose my brother to go fuck? You could have went the fuck in the damn battle.
Tori,
You heard that, Tor?
you've never, yeah.
You can't hear.
I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear
now.
us?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
now. Go ahead.
All right. So Tori, so and it's interesting because right, like you said, you don't have siblings. and you've not never been married. Have you lived with a woman long term? What's the longest you've lived with a woman?
2 months, something like that.
2 months. Live with her for Lewis. I think. Let me see. This is my 29th year. 29 years. I've lived with my wife longer than I live with my family. I like Lewis. I left when I was 17. My brothers and sister left a year, 2 years before that one. So I had them maybe not even total of 10 years because, I live with my dad. So I've lived with them a total of maybe 10 years out of my life versus my wife that I've been with almost 30 years.
So that's why both of you are saying that y'all would rather lose that relationship with your brother than than your spouse.
I don't want to lose any relationship, so I'm not saying we're not doing it with the intent of losing. Of course, nobody's doing it with the intent of losing the relationship, but it's the lesser of two evils in my eyes. Because again, I didn't choose my family; I chose my wife, and I live with her. I don't live with my brother, and his wife, and so you know what I'm saying. So even though I don't group my brother with the whole family. I don't see it as that me getting rid of the whole, isolating myself from the rest of the family, because that's just not how I see it. But if you ask that question, it makes it a little more complicated. But ultimately, like Lewis said, when you are choosing your wife, you are isolating yourself from the rest of the family because her needs and her priorities come before anyone else. That includes your family. Your mom, your dad, your children, everybody. So that's the way it's supposed to be. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not grouping my brother with the entire family. So I'm not saying that relationship would be the same or be whole ever again, but I wouldn't anticipate whole family throwing away, and they don't typically, unless, like I said, it's got to be something really, really egregious. But loyalty definitely will be gone from both sides, and that cancer, in my opinion, you have to get rid of that guy because if he's smart, he gonna quit because the way everybody looking at him, they're like, they ain't gonna think they special. Like it's like five guys on the panel, plus the people who work there. So it's like you're a pariah at this point. It's like, man, if you did that to Kenyon, what makes you think that you won't do it to me? You know what I'm saying? You iced out at this point. You have no choice but to leave.
Oh, most definitely on that part. That relationship, it's the loyalty more than anything. And I think he was going to fire him the whole time anyway. He just wanted to do it in that phase. Let me just embarrass this guy for what it really was.
What the dude said it in public. It wasn't like the dude. I think it was like a podcast or something where the guy was speaking on it. So it wasn't. Now everybody's gonna be looking for that podcast to see what he says, but because everybody's been talking about it, this has been circulating.
But even when we say that part, y'all, it's a lot of those podcasts, people get paid for that. So the thing is, what people won't do for money. You know what I'm saying? Because he got paid for that podcast he did, and he trying to get notoriety from it. So
well,
he put
the
loyalty over money.
The podcast got notoriety now because everybody is searching for that podcast. So now, whoever that podcast is, their streams just went up. It just shot up. So any past podcast, people listening to him now.
But he shot himself in the foot, like you said, because who would want to work with that dude? I mean, where he gonna go?
Well, it just all depends what it is, though. But it's the loyalty, y'all. So it is what it is. So the thing is, I say now, everybody has a price. Me and Vincent argue about that a lot of times. Me, Vincent, and John, because I always tell them everybody has a price. So obviously, the old dude don't care about loyalty. He probably thought if I apologize to him, everything would be good and go. But not everybody see everything that way. So it is what it is.
I can agree to you on that comment to a certain extent, long as that price is not necessarily all monetary. Are you saying it's strictly monetary or is it something else?
I think it was monetary. I mean, it was probably monetary and notoriety. My point like this, it's not like he didn't know Kenyon was real, had a speech impediment. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know it, but he knew personally what was his internal thing. And the point is, he went on a podcast and put that out there. He knew what he was trying to get likes and he was trying to get content. You understand where I'm coming from? Because
Right.
all about podcast is all about trying to embarrass somebody, notoriety. We even know people ourselves that went on podcasts and we wonder why did they do a certain thing. You know, so I'm not gonna bring up names, but um we all asked that same podcast, like, why in the world would they go on that? And I think it was for money or they didn't really think what was gonna become of it. And I think that's the same thing of the podcast that we know about that happened. I think the same thing happened with old dude. Old dude probably did it and thought he would probably get a little, oh, I'm sorry, and it was gonna be just brushed to the side. But it went in a whole different direction. And I don't think he knew it was going because he knew exactly what he was doing. That ain't nothing you talk about and just slip up and do it. Just did. The
Yeah.
same thing we go back. Go ahead.
Now I'm gonna say, I think somebody got in his ear and told him he fucked up, and that's why he tried to
Yeah.
apologize a while
Mhm.
ago. So I told him like, bro, you fucked up. So you need to
Yeah.
Oh
go
yeah.
ahead and
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, but
But yeah.
it had calmed down for a long time anyway. He knew he fucked up. He just
Yeah.
didn't know what Kenyon was gonna do.
Kenyon,
Right.
I think he gave me probably too much energy. We would have had it in amongst the team, let everybody know in the circle what he did, and he'd be gone. He just fade into obscurity. You know, everyone in GIL's arena would know because we would do the same thing, but we wouldn't record or we wouldn't post it because you giving him too much notoriety. Because now he's gonna go on the circuit because everybody gonna want to talk about it. So he's gonna go out there and try to get his side
I
of the
agree.
story. You see what I'm saying? So he can parlay the momentum, like you said. Any publicity is good publicity, so he can get his followers up, his streams up, and bounce off of it. So, but me, I would just, politely, we would have had that same conversation, but I wouldn't have put it out there, and he would have been gone,
Was it
and
worth it
everyone
though,
in the
Paulos?
circle would have known.
Do you think it was worth it for him in the long run?
No, it wasn't, because I'm a loyal person. Loyalty is big to me, so no.
I mean, if we throw a flip on it, he could run off of that 15 minutes of fame because now
he
the king
could,
put him out there. Yeah, he gonna hit every podcast because everybody want to know what he said. Because he ain't got nothing
but
to lose now. So now he gonna put everybody. He gonna put all this shit out there. If there is some more stuff out there, you get what I'm
yeah,
coming from. He ain't got nothing to lose.
but he gonna have to do like Charleston White, become a villain. Just be a straight villain, talking trash about everybody on the panel.
Right.
But then again,
that
he might
pays
have
though.
to see them. I know.
It pays though. Charleston White get paid from. Now
I know.
it's
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
pay. And Charleston White go on stage and people be bum rushing, want to fight him and everything. But hey,
That's what I'm saying. So are you ready for that type of attention? Because it's gonna be negative attention.
get him paid
Or he can
though.
go on an apology tour and say, man, blame it on alcohol or something, and just keep I don't know what the guy gonna do.
I say screw it, man. You look. He gonna embarrass me like that. I'm already ousted. I'm just gonna go for it because nobody gonna work with him now. So you might as well just go with it. Man, bro. Just put
So
it on out there.
you turn to a straight villain tour. You gonna
You might well. Look, he ain't got nothing else to lose. What you think, Lou? He ain't got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? Look, if Kenyon was cheating on his wife and got a little side piece, you might well
Hey,
go
so
put
he
that
gonna
out
spill it
there.
all. He gonna spill it all, huh?
Well, why not? He embarrassed on this podcast. We all looking at that. What you
I
trying to?
mean, Kenyon
Hold
son, them real. I mean,
Don't let
he
Uncle
humbled
Shay
him.
Shay.
Yeah.
Louis.
Now I'm gonna
He
say, don't let
already.
Uncle Shay Shay invite him.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. So Louis, he already killed the loyalty, right?
Yeah.
So what? So he might well spill all the tea, right? He ought to pull a Cat Williams on him.
Shit, he might well start his own podcast at this point.
But people would still probably say he mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey,
Yeah.
look,
But
50
see,
Cent is the biggest villain out
even
there.
with
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I was just going to bring up. So 50 Cent and T.I. been beefing. Okay, they've been going back and forth. Charleston White got involved. Did y'all notice? And I was telling somebody, I said, y'all think Tip finna respond to Charleston White? Who the hell is Charleston White? Charleston White is this to you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you don't give them type of people that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's why
Yeah.
he's never responded. Hell, even King didn't even respond to that damn Charleston White. You know,
Yeah.
I was telling folks,
He ain't
man,
big enough.
Charleston White
Yeah.
is a
Mm-hmm.
crackhead. He,
Mm-hmm.
he ain't big enough. You know, and all these other people keep responding to him and keeping him going and keeping him going. And that's why now he's been able to get on the little comedy circuit. You know, people been
Oh
booking
yeah.
him, you know, to get up there and you know just say whatever he
Mm-hmm.
say and stuff. I mean, yeah, he has made
Yeah,
a
it's a
decent
shock job.
career out of it. I guess it's paying the bills, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
he ain't nobody, you know,
Yeah.
really outside of
Yeah.
Texas. Where you from? Dallas, Houston, whatever you from.
Yeah. Somewhere around
Yeah.
that area, Dallas Fort Worth.
Damn, bro, y'all rough. Y'all say Charleston White ain't nobody. Damn.
He's really not. He came out for a shock job.
No,
I
bro,
mean, he's
he
a shock
ain't.
job.
He ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Damn, y'all
I
just
mean,
diminished that dude
he's
like that.
famous in the hood.
Damn.
He's
But them
famous in
white
the
kids,
hood.
yeah. He ain't gonna get no
He
movie. Ain't nobody gonna really
yeah,
work
man.
with him in a serious way. So that's right. Right now he's the podcast circuit. You know, he'll get people clicks and views, people who want to bring people to their podcast, but on any type of serious endeavor, yeah, they're not gonna do that. And then again, T.I. was strategic with his. He got an album coming out. He's trying to promote you know, his brand. And 50 is the biggest troll, so 50 is a good one to do it. That's what those rap beats were supposed to be
Yeah,
for, you know. Uh,
right,
It's all
but
right,
about
right.
it's all about beef and
Yeah.
all that. So I mean,
yeah,
only time my only thing with that, my only thing about that is where I draw the line is the talking about somebody's deceased mother. To me, I think that's where the line was drawn. I mean, regardless to
Yeah.
what was said and
Yeah.
done, when you go to talking about somebody's mom just passed, a lot of people say, oh, 50,
Mhm.
50 got what he got. I draw the line there. You
yeah,
understand that point? I mean,
yeah,
it started with
Yeah.
Tiny, with
I
him
agree.
posting a picture of Tiny. Yeah, it's a picture, but it's a picture everybody's seen. You get what I'm coming from? It's not a picture that he showed with nobody else. He just say, "Hey, look at this bad BBL." You get what I'm coming from? For them to go talking about old dude mom and Rick Ross to jump on it, they posting pictures of his mom with the shirt on. Man, that just and my thing is Ti saying, "Well, I can't control what they do," but you know what they doing. You understand? You okay? You act like, well, my son got a mind of his own.
Well,
You can control that kind of stuff, yeah.
no, 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 no,
Lewis,
no. I disagree
Lewis, you
with
say
that
no, no,
part.
hold up.
His sons got money. His sons got money.
mm-hmm,
He went. He listen, sir. His sons are artists. They got their own studio money and this, that, and the third. They got their own engineers and producers. They can jump it. They don't get Ti permission to go to the studio and work on their album. They got their own
But
money. Now
but hold
Ti
up.
publicly went on a podcast and said he did not. He Ti went on podcast and said he did not approve of King doing that what he did as far as the
mm-hmm.
t-shirt thing. He said he did not approve that, even with the money. The money went on a podcast. I think he went on Breakfast Club or another podcast. He said he didn't talk to his daddy when he made that Dear
Yeah,
Mama song,
yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah,
whatever it was. He said
mm-hmm,
yeah, sorry, Miss Jackson. He said his dad came back to him and was like, "What's up with that? You know, why y'all jumping in this?" But T.I. understood that they was defending their mother. You know what I'm
How you do
saying?
that? How
So
you say they defending
he
them, Lewis?
understood that
That's not
part.
defending your mama. How is that defending your
I
mama?
said, you listen. Li- So you telling me
So,
you
so
want to
you
defend
said
your
it'd be
mama?
better if his
If
mama was
another
alive?
dude post your mama picture?
Yes, yes. At one point is where you draw a line. I mean, look,
I'm
well,
talking
you
about
defended
Tiny. I'm
you.
talking about Tiny. I'm
Yeah, no,
saying,
no,
I'm saying, I'm saying his sons
but what
defending
are
their
they
mother,
defending their
and they
mom?
have a
What are they
voice.
defending?
Their
But
voice is the studio
I get you, Lewis. But
because
what are they
because
defending?
50 Cent
What
would
are they defending?
50 Cent
What
posted
did
a picture about it.
what did he say in that picture?
What does Tiny got to do with their beef? What
But hold on,
what does Tiny have to do?
okay.
That's just like me and you having a problem with one another. It's just like me and you having a problem with one another. You and I, man to man. Then all of a sudden, you go, you know what? He hit below the belt. He said XYZ in his rap about me. So you know what? Let me go find the most fucked up picture Till have posted on Facebook, and I'm gonna put it out there on all my platforms. Y'all see this damn ugly ass picture of Lewis' wife? Da, 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 da. What does
He
Till
didn't
got
say
to
that.
do with me and your situation?
He didn't say that though. He didn't say that, Lawrence. He didn't say that. All he did was post a picture.
What you mean?
He didn't say nothing. He
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say
all he had to
anything.
do.
He just posted
That's
a
all he had
picture.
to do.
That
Why?
picture's
Why
out
do
there.
it though?
Okay,
Why do
Lewis.
it?
Okay, Lewis. If me
But
and
you
you
know
have a
why he
beef,
did it?
hold on, Lee.
Because 50
Lewis.
Cent,
If me,
because
if
50
me and you
Cent,
got beef,
because
Lewis,
50 Cent
and
is
I
petty.
post a picture, huh? What did he say?
Now I'm saying I know why 50 did. I know why 50 is petty. He king petty. I ain't you know what I'm saying? We all have laughed at 50 Cent out of all
I
these
get
years.
you with the
This
petty,
ain't the
but how
first
are
time, ain't
you?
gonna be the last time.
But I get you,
But
but how are you defending your mama though? What are they defending? What did he say? He posted a picture, a
you don't
bad
have
picture
to
of
say
their mama.
anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything.
So
What
that's
does petty
defending.
got to do with T.I. and 50 Cent?
But
Yes. You
hold
gonna
on,
post a picture of my mama on internet
okay, look at that. What did he
for
say?
what? What's the purpose? You don't have to say anything.
But that's not
You don't have to
defending
say.
your
You
mom.
come at
So
my
so
wife.
so so
Listen,
so.
listen, listen, sir. Again, going back to you never been married, okay? And this not a dart at you,
But it's
because
not. It's not a
this your
dark.
choice. It's
But
your
hold on.
choice.
But
But I'm saying things hit
I'm saying to
different.
you, Lord. Oh,
Things
go ahead.
hit things hit different when you come at my wife. Yeah, she may have a bad, a fucked up BBL. She may have a fat ass lips that look like a goddamn pig or whatever. All that could be true. But why bring her into the fold when it's about you and I?
But
So,
hold on.
so,
But
so, so, so listen. So,
But
so listen.
Okay,
Hold on,
go
hold
ahead.
on. So, King, again, I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it because I don't play with
You say
I
they
don't
defending
play
their
with the
wife. You
gate.
say they defending their mama. That is condoning.
I know. I say I'm not. They could have defended their mom in a different way without putting 50 Cent's mother on a T-shirt. They could have rapped and did memes and this, that, and third without putting 50 Cent's mom and rapping about her on a T-shirt. That I don't agree with. Them defending their mother and rapping about it, yes, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. That's
But
something
they
that they
rapped
should have done.
about her being dead. So I'm
Not
still
not
trying to find.
everything.
I'm still trying to figure
Not
out what
every
to defend.
song. Not every song was about his dead mama. See, I didn't ever talk about his dead mama.
Sorry, his mama don't care.
And see,
She
you wrong
don't
with that
care.
one.
I'm just saying, she
Yeah,
don't
I'm just
care.
saying though. I'm just saying y'all saying on the point where they defending their mama. You know what? You know what they could have did. If
Yeah.
you know what they could have did. They had a picture of 50 Cent mama. They could have posted on their platform page and not said nothing. That's all they did. You want to do the same thing? Post a picture of 50 Cent mama. They could have left like that. Now you going all out and say, "Oh fuck your dead mama." No, you can't see your dead mama. Really? But you're saying they defending their mama. But if they were trying to do something, do the same thing. You shouldn't be distasteful like that.
Tori, here's the thing. They were defending their mom. Whether you agree that that's the proper way to do it or not, that's a different discussion. Their attempt was to defend their mom. Now, would I have done that way? No. The King a little hot here. He went too.
No.
They did too much. Yeah, they definitely did too much.
Right.
Now the money put it on wax.
Yeah.
The money was
But
fire.
y'all saying to the point where T.I. don't have a say so on that. You
He
trying
don't.
to
They
tell me?
grown.
But no, I know they grown, but we all
Oh,
got sons. You don't think you could say something to your son and say, "Hey, let it go, let it go"
If you
at
know
one
about
point.
it,
that was
but yeah.
they
But you
jumped in
can
the
shut that
studio.
stuff. But you can
Okay,
shut that
okay,
stuff
okay. Let
down.
me tell you something.
How, Tori?
What you
It's
what
on
you didn't
Instagram. It's out there.
what you don't know is what you don't know is the money and King was at they was either at a WWE show or the Hawks game when 50 Cent put that picture out. So if you recall, that first video King did, he was driving. He was coming from one of them events. So that's when he went all spazzing out about your dead mama. You can't see your dead mama. He was with T.I. wasn't even around. So he went
Okay.
live on his IG or whatever
And
and
you
put
know,
that
at
out
that
there.
point,
Then
but hold on,
again,
hold on,
and
Lewis,
then
at
after
that
that,
point as a father, but hold on, Lewis, at that point as a father, you go talk to your son, hey, you went overboard, let it go. It stops here. Did T.I. do that?
T.I. said he
No.
did.
He said to
T.I.
him,
said
but
he
so
did
what
that.
you gonna
Man, that's
do?
But you
that's
can't control
bullshit. That's
his
bullshit,
old
Okay,
y'all. Y'all know,
Tor,
y'all knew he was down with
dude,
that. That's
Tor,
bullshit, y'all. Tell me
bro,
what
he
you
didn't know
gonna
what
bro.
they were
do?
doing.
Tor, what you gonna do? Cut them off? They already got their, like you said, they already got their money. They
It
Right.
ain't
probably
about
What you gonna do? Cut him out?
it ain't about. Oh,
You
you
gonna
gonna
lock
whoop
up
them.
the studio?
Look.
You
I'm
gonna
asking
close his
y'all, with
IG
y'all
account?
son. That's not. I'm just saying, but as your fault, if you ask your son not to do something, should he respect you? Don't your son respect you in your decision? I'm asking you,
Yeah, he's
Louis.
taking it to advisement
Again.
because he's still a minor. But once they get to a certain age, Tor, and they're standing on their own, they come to you and they take it to advisement. But ultimately, they got to live with
So
whatever the choices
you
they
trying to
make.
tell me y'all are both fathers, both of y'all fathers. If y'all commit both of y'all son and tell y'all son, do not do this. You don't think it will stop at that particular point?
I don't know, possibly,
I don't know. When it comes
but
to their mother, I don't know. And
but
Ti
but
can't
but what if they
Ti
don't, Tor?
can't control
What
the
if they
money.
don't, Tor? What you gonna do?
I'm saying it's
How
not what
much?
you do.
Hey, Tor,
Just
Tor,
saying.
Tor,
I'm just telling you it's
Tor,
bullshit. I'm
your
just
lady,
saying T.I.'s
your
about
lady.
that bullshit, y'all. He knew exactly what they were doing, and he acted like he
Okay,
didn't know. He knew exactly what they were doing. He just sat back and just said,
No, I'm gonna find the videos later on. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Ti stated
Lord,
he had nothing to do with that.
Lord. I get when he first did the shit, when he went viral
How
in
much?
his car
How
saying that
much?
shit. I get
How
you on
hard
that.
is it, Tor? How hard is it to get some T-shirts printed up with a picture on it? You know them. Your lady do it. So how hard is it to do? You think
Lord, but
King?
you missing what I'm
You think
saying.
King? You think it took? You think it was hard for King to go get some T-shirts printed up real quick?
nope.
You don't think after that
That's
first
nothing.
incident? No, but you don't think when that was you don't think all that took a phone call, son, let it go.
He might have said it, Tor, if he did that.
I
But
don't
what if
know
he
when he
didn't?
did it, but he said he did it.
That's bullshit, Louis, and you know it is.
Okay,
We don't call T.I. in several lies in his life. And we can go with plenty of incidents that happened in Atlanta with T.I. fucking lying. I
okay.
remember I
Hold
remember
on,
one day.
Lie about what?
Hold on, Tor. Go ahead, Tor.
So what is it that what
Hold on.
you said
I remember one
you
let me
telling
tell you
us
something. Let me tell you
Ti go ahead go ahead
Let
go
me tell
ahead
you one
go ahead.
incident that I know
Let me
T.I.
listen to
fucking
this.
lied. And I lost respect for him at this point. And, hey, yeah, you know, this is only Tory's opinion, and this is going on the web. But the one time I lost respect for T.I. is when, y'all remember that club? It was in Atlantic Station. And it was a black guy went in that it was a black guy went to this particular eating place. And when he went to this eating place, they said he wasn't allowed to go in there because he had on tennis shoes. He had on some white Adidas tennis shoes. Y'all remember the incident?
I do. Yeah, yeah, I do.
You remember
Yeah.
this guy had white tennis shoes, and he got offended because the owner put him out because the owner said you cannot wear tennis shoes in here. And
Mm-hmm.
then he noticed there was another white lady in there. They had on white tennis shoes. But
Yeah, yeah,
and remember the black couple went online.
yeah. I
They made
remember
this
that.
big thing. They were like, oh, this is unfair, blah, 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 this, you know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
put us out, this is not where to go. Because the owner knew T.I., he called T.I. and said, hey, I'm not a racist. Because T.I. come in here all the time. T.I. goes on record and said, hey, this guy's not a racist. I support this. T.I. had nothing to do with that incident. He went publicly with the saying about this guy ain't no racist and all that, but T.I. had nothing to do about that incident on him putting that black guy out there his restaurant. And then when the black guy come up and say, hey, why is T.I. speaking on my behalf? T.I. ain't never called me. Do you know what T.I. get mad about? T.I. like, I don't know you. Why should I come talk to you? You ain't nobody for me to talk to. But T.I. had nothing to do with that event. But to me, I lost respect from that point because number one, here's a struggle another black man is going through, and you jump in, but just because this rich owner knows you, call you and come speak on his behalf. And at that point, I lost respect for him.
Okay. Well, there it is. So his credibility is shot with you. You ain't gotta be loyal to him. We don't owe him no loyalty.
I
We
mean,
don't owe him no
because
loyalty.
when the incident happened, T.I. like, I don't know him. I ain't got nothing to do with him. I don't need to talk to him. Who is him? Who is this guy I'm supposed to go talk to?
He's loyal to the owner who be giving him them free meals and stuff.
Exactly. So you know what? And at that point, I lost total respect for him. So that's why I say when you got other stuff like that, that's BS. He talking about he didn't know his son what he knew what his son was doing. So it was bullshit. But
All right.
continue on, Lewis. I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro. I
all,
mean, I'm just trying to tell you, like I got 2 sons right now. My son's been the shit they doing underneath their roof. It's the shit they do underneath their roof. I've raised them and I've taught them, I coached them. But if they decide to go against what I have raised them and taught them and coached them of life, they are adults. They are adults now. So what am I supposed to do? They have to live with the consequences. So after every time 50 Cent came back and roasted King got a goddamn swallow that. He got a man the fuck up. You out here playing with a grown man. I get it. You wanna protect your mom. I get it. But you wanna play with King Petty 50 cents. So every time 50 cents roast your ass, you can't do shit but swallow it. Because you created a fire. So which was between T.I. and 50 Cent. You know, shit, hell, even the other brother, the one that do the blues, brother, play blues, the guitar, he came out with a goddamn song. So, hey, I get it. Not saying again, I draw the line when it comes to publicly or even privately talking about a deceased person. Period. I don't care who you are. You know, unless you somebody that raped somebody, murdered one of my loved ones, etc., something like that. Then yeah. But me not knowing you or knowing the person that's deceased, and I just want to just get underneath your skin and bring that person into the fold. No, I don't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no shit like that. But again, the children came in, defended their mom, how they did it, some of the words that were said, yes, it crossed the line. But hey, it is what it is. They wanted to play in the sandbox with the big boys. That's what it is. And I'm sure it ain't over with yet because 50 Cent ain't responding to a lot of stuff. 50 Cent beefing with so many folks right now. I can't keep up. God damn. He beefing with so
allegedly
many
there's a
damn people right now.
document.
So
He's trying to. I mean, there's a document coming out about
but T.I.,
T.I. and
I'm
Timeless.
pretty sure.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty
right,
sure. Hey,
right,
he
right,
opened
right.
he
he's a
opened that window.
businessman, so
Yeah.
he's
He
leveraging into business. Yeah.
He gonna get paid off his.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
He ain't gonna
yeah,
just
yeah.
put some.
He,
He gonna make sure he get paid off his beef.
yeah,
Yeah.
he beefing with he beefing with
The list go long. Jim Jones,
he beefing with
Papoose,
Pam Boost, whatever his
Papoose,
name is.
Yeah,
Papoose. Yeah.
Papu.
Uh,
Yeah. I
Jim
mean,
Jim
Jones,
Jones.
we know what he
Fabulous,
did to
all
Diddy.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, he did the Diddy
yeah,
doc.
yeah,
So I mean, it is.
But
yeah,
but
did
I
it. He just
but I'm
he
just
just put
saying though,
something else
y'all.
out today about Diddy.
Oh, okay. So,
But nah, Ti just lied, y'all. I mean, I like him for his music. You don't just get me something. Matter of fact, I remember with the Shawty Low thing. Remember Ti like, screw Shawty Low. Remember he was talking to him, he was all up in Bowen Homes. He went to film the video, but then we come to find out he filmed that video early in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. Most dope dealers sleep that time of morning. There wasn't even nobody out there. But he all in his car like, what up? What's happening? Come on, man. Come on, man. Whatever. That dude
it's
all
all
about the
entertainment. It's entertainment. Just keep it entertainment. Keep it online, then
Yeah,
it's all good.
I can't get into the street. Yeah, I'm not a street guy, so I can't tell you
Yeah.
they street laws and street rules and you know what I'm saying. That ain't I don't know nothing about it. So I
No,
mean,
I
I'm a
ain't talking
fan
about
of
that part.
his.
I'm just talking about what
He's, he's in my
I'm just
top
saying,
five of
Louis.
rappers, but all that other beef stuff, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there, and I don't know. Hell, 9 times out
I
of
know
10,
plenty
every
of people
time
from
somebody
Bowen Home. Look, they say
do a
he was out
video,
there in the morning.
now I'm gonna say no, I'm saying, oh no, what I'm gonna say is anytime you do a video in the hood, you gonna have security there anyway.
Yeah,
If you're smart, if you're
you're
smart,
smart. They
I don't give a damn
pretending
where you
like
at.
they
You're
just
gonna have security.
yeah.
Yeah.
We all know.
You
They're
just don't see
pretending
them.
like
You don't see them
yeah,
on
Yeah, I
film,
know. This whole
but
pretending
they
I'm all
there.
in your neighborhood. I'm like, come
Yeah,
on,
hell
bro.
yeah.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's how it is. But
It's just him a lot of time. Like I said, I just lost respect for him. Now, as musically, yes, I enjoy it, y'all. But and then here's another thing. T.I. told me he the king of the South, man. Come on, that's just disrespect to the other people who come from Atlanta, y'all. Y'all can y'all understand y'all about T.I. the king of the South?
I
That's
mean,
not that's not that's not disrespect. He
right.
asked
I
all the
mean,
OGs
Oh, whoa,
for
whoa, whoa,
permission,
whoa.
and
Yeah,
they
so
said
y'all trying to say Outkast ain't nobody? Outkast was out there waiting for T.I.
we're not saying that, Tori. What I'm
tour,
just saying,
tour,
nobody else
tour,
called themselves
tour,
that. Nobody else labeled themselves that. So it ain't like he took the title from somebody. He didn't say,
tour.
you ain't the king of
He did
R&B like
okay.
Jaquez did.
I'm
Jaquez
gonna
tried to.
send you that. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the video of that too. He have on multiple videos. He has stated he went to Outkast, Good Mob, Scarface, 8 Ball, MJG, UGK, and told all of them, "Hey, you have a problem with me calling myself the king of the South." And like he stated, nobody said, "Nah, you good." But like he stated, who has challenged him for that title? Nobody. Out of
So,
all these
so,
years, nobody has
so,
ever
you, so
said,
you
"No,
trying to
you the
say?
king. I'm the
But,
king."
I'm asking
So
y'all.
he has already he asked for permission from those that came before him so that they don't feel as if he's disrespecting them. And all of them said, "Cool, bro, run it." Because he came into the game with that attitude and he has kept that same attitude from I'm serious all the way up to now.
So,
That's just
so you don't think
his flow.
Ludacris better than him? You don't think Ludacris? I know Luda and
No, I
say
don't.
he accept that.
They're
So
kind of around the same
y'all
Luda,
trying to
time.
that's
say
Luda. Luda is not an
you
OG.
Well,
know ain't no
Luda
Ludacris
is not an
wasn't
OG
trying to be the
now.
king of the South. Ludacris
huh?
wasn't trying to be the king of the South.
Luda
Nobody
is
was
not an
coming out trying to be
OG
the king
now.
of the
Luda,
South.
Luda is on his same level.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
Why would he ask Luda? Luda came out around the same time or
yeah,
after him.
around the same time. Yeah, a little bit after.
they both like the same neck and neck. I don't know. It depends on when that first Luda came out. I don't know. But maybe it is me.
And
I look.
and and, and,
I'm
and
anti
their
Ti
type
right
of music
now.
is not the same. Their music is not the same. Their music is not the same.
Yeah.
You can't. I wouldn't put him in the same category
So
with
you
Ti
put
or
you
Jeezy.
so you
You know
put
what I'm
Ti
saying?
over Jeezy too?
Catalog. He got a bigger
Yeah,
catalog.
lyrically, yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
you think
lyrically,
Ti got
yeah,
a bigger?
yeah. I
You
would.
think Ti got a bigger catalog than
I
Jeezy?
like.
That's who he
He
think been
does.
challenging Jeezy.
No, he does got a big catalog.
He
And
do. He do have a good catalog.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know
look
about
at his
that.
record sales. Let me go and pull them up for you.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all.
I like I like Jeezy now.
Yeah.
But when it comes to lyrical, can't nobody touch Ti from Atlanta. But 3000.
I think Luda killed Ti. Lyrically, you want to go take
Luda is a
lyrically?
punchline rapper.
Oh Lord, y'all just don't like Luda, man. Man, Luda eat him up.
Let
Matter
me
of
ask
fact,
you.
Luda dissed
Let me
Ti.
ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you. So you telling me if you was to hop in a car tomorrow from Cleveland, you can listen you can listen to Luda for 10 hours straight,
I couldn't listen to Ti for 10 hours straight.
huh?
I couldn't listen to Ti for
No, I'm
10 hours
asking
straight.
you. No. You saying you like Luda over Tip? I'm saying.
You want to talk about
So I'm
lyrically?
saying. So if you hop in,
I would give you Ti probably got more hits than Luda, probably so,
Right. So
most
that's what
likely,
I'm
yeah.
saying. So his catalog,
no,
14 million.
But I'm saying, but I would probably say Jeezy was neck and neck. I would compare them two T.I. and Jeezy before I put. I
I-
don't even think T.I. is better than Outkast.
I'm not saying he's better than Outkast. He don't have more record sales
Outkast
than
is a
Outkast. Yeah,
Outkast is a group.
Out-
You can't.
and
You can't.
Outkast
I
is
know
by
it's a group.
himself.
Yeah.
Outkast is one of
That's
one.
a group.
Outkast is not
Right.
like trap music. They're one of one.
They
There ain't
are
no
trap
other.
music, Apollo. What you think Players
No,
Ball is?
no, that wasn't
You
trap
got to
music.
get out and get some.
No,
Oh,
yeah, that
oh,
ain't trap
No,
music.
Outkast.
oh.
I wouldn't consider Outkast as a trap music.
Yeah, none
They're
of Dungeon
more.
Family trap music.
Mm-mm,
What?
mm-mm.
Name a trap song from Dungeon Family.
Players Ball. You got to get up
That
and out and
ain't
get
trap.
something.
They
It could
ain't
be.
talking about
Hold up.
pushing weight. They ain't talking about pushing weight. That's a cruise song.
Okay. All right, yeah. I ain't arguing with y'all. I'm fight. I need some more people on here to argue with.
Okay, well, that's a whole nother show.
No.
Well,
It's 2 against 1 up in here.
let's wrap. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
we're
that
gonna.
other. We still been waiting on that music show because we got a lot of different opinions about it. So
Yeah.
we
We,
gotta do
we,
that.
we, we need to do a music podcast.
Yeah, go and get that music show
Yeah,
together.
look, y'all
Yeah.
ain't ready because all y'all one man people. I go a whole lot of different type of music.
Nah, you ain't the only one,
No,
Tori.
you ain't
I
the only
play
one
the
that listen
instrument.
to I like a lot
What
of
instrument
different
you play?
music.
Hmm?
What instrument did you play, Tori?
I don't play no damn instrument. I can listen to an
Right. So
instrument.
you.
Yeah, look. Well, first of all, Paulo, you don't have to play an instrument to be musical. Because I guarantee you, Chris Brown do not play not one damn instrument.
He's not a
Michael
musician.
Jackson do not play not one
Yes, he
instrument.
does. Michael Jackson played an
Instrument.
instrument.
What instrument did Michael play?
Let me go pull it up for you.
When
Just
have
because
you
he didn't
seen?
play it,
When have you seen Michael play an instrument?
he was the lead singer. He didn't. Okay, let me pull it up for you.
So when you go to talk about some instrument, Whitney
Now
Houston
he
did
ain't
not play.
Prince. No, Whitney Houston did not. He not Prince.
Whitney Houston did not play an instrument. So would you say she's not a good singer?
I'm not saying good singer. I'm talking
Yeah,
about musicality.
I'm just going by you. You just saying I play the instrument. So I'm just trying to tell
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm saying. So
I'm naming
uh,
great singers and don't even. I doubt Beyonce play an instrument.
okay, here you go. Michael Jackson could the king of pop. He could play the piano, synthesizer, drums, and guitar.
Never seen him play neither one of those.
Cause he did it in the studio. But he wasn't Prince. You know, Prince was the or Stevie Wonder. No,
I
he
was just
wasn't
answering
them.
you. I was just asking. I was just naming
Okay.
people for you because you said you play instruments. So I'm just saying that
Well,
don't
I'm
make
just
you no
saying.
expert. Just because you can read music.
You don't know the difference between a treble clef, a bass clef. What is a scale?
Okay. R. Kelly didn't either, but R. Kelly's still the king of
Oh, yes, he
R&B.
did. He did know that. Yeah, he just couldn't. They didn't say he didn't know music. They just said he couldn't
He couldn't
read
play
good.
it. He couldn't
He
read.
couldn't read good. He couldn't read good.
He couldn't
Yeah.
play it. If you can't read that shit,
Music notes is different than words.
I'm
We
just
better get up
saying,
out. Hold
man.
on, let me put this on here before we go.
Yeah, look, keep on. We're gonna keep on naming.
Get up out of here
Yeah,
before somebody catch a case.
we can help me out here, Lewis, because you don't play no instrument either. So you trying to say Paulo saying you don't know no music either? Do you? That
I
mean you
didn't
don't know
say
music?
that. I'm just
Lewis,
I
saying.
know the
Lewis, you was
sound of
on
music.
here. Lewis, what did that nigga just say on here?
I know
You
the
don't
sound
play
of
no
I didn't say you
instrument.
didn't know music, but you just talking about you know a bunch of genres of music. You were saying I was like, did you play an instrument?
And I said, what they got to do me knowing different genres of music?
Because okay, did you know classical music?
Yes.
You do? Who's your favorite? The
Frank
favorite
Sinatra.
classical. Frank Sinatra is not classical music.
Frank Sinatra is classic.
No, he's not. He's
Start
not classical
spreading.
music.
You want me to sing it? Start spreading the news.
That's not classical music.
It's part of the I want to.
You should have said somebody like Beethoven or Bach. Or somebody like
New York, New York.
That's not classical music. All right, on that.
right. On that note.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Uncle
Oh shit,
OG,
that's funny
well,
right
I
there,
appreciate
Tori.
y'all
Oh man.
for tuning in. Uncle Frank has some technical difficulties, so hopefully he'll get those worked out, and we'll have him back next time. Triple OG, what you got to say to the people before we roll out?
Not much, man. I say
Yeah.
loyalty is a strong point, and
Mhm.
family means family. Never forget loyalty, and I love my family. Don't let it come between. Don't let it come between you. And I know music.
Okay, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, man. Great conversation, man. Yeah, loyalty is everything. Trust is everything, bro. Trust is that's how relationships are built through trust. So I'm glad to be a part of you guys. Great conversation. Yeah, man. Let's get this music combo going, man. We're gonna talk about some of the top R&B, rap, alternative music.
Right.
Yeah. Let's get this thing popping, man.
Come on, Tori. You need to listen to some Bach, some Mozart, some Beethoven,
I don't listen to
Tchaikovsky.
that. Look, I don't listen to that stuff, bro.
But that's the foundation. Where you think Prince and Mike, all these other musicians come
Hey,
from? You
don't mean I
gotta.
have to listen to it. I know what Beethoven is, but I guarantee you, Paulo, you ain't got no Beethoven on your playlist.
But I would know classical music if I heard it, Tori. That's
You
what I'm
know
saying.
it.
I know the difference between classical music and Frank Sinatra. All right, Uncle OG, y'all. Get your boy Tori trying to act like he know how to read without knowing the alphabet. You got to know the alphabet to know how to read, Tori.
Look, Paulo, that did you, whatever. Paulo told me because he played an instrument,
I
and
Triple
I'm
OG,
naming
be safe
several.
up there with the meteorite. The aliens landed over there by you, Triple OG. So hopefully, them body snatchers ain't got you up there. Be safe, brother. And safe travel.
You hear? You see him up here, Louis? You hear him up
All
here?
right, man.
Hi, brother.